What's up, everybody?
I'm Jaxon.
I'm Kenny.
And we are
jkbuilders. If you love Lego, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, it helps out the channel a whole lot, and it's always appreciated. Today, we're doing a review of a set that actually came out a couple of months ago. We're just really behind. It is the Galaxy Explorer set. Jaxon, read us this box.
It is 18 plus. The item number is 10497, and it is 1,254 pieces.
Sweet. So Jaxon got a little lost in the box because it is a little bit different setup. They gave us a throwback box, so they made it look like it's from, you know, whenever these original sets came out. I don't know, the 80s or 90s. This is a throwback for the 90th anniversary of Lego. You know, we got this one. We got the Lion's Castle was the other one that they did for the 90th anniversary. A couple years ago, we got the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. So this is kind of a trend that they've been doing, but we got this one for the 90th year anniversary, and it's pretty cool that they're bringing some of these sets back. I mean, it's a flash of nostalgia from people, you know, my age or even a little older that had these sets growing up as a kid and built them. I never got into space sets as a kid. It's not something that I ever had or played with. So I wasn't super interested in this one when it came out. But we were at the Lego store for the, was it August 1st release? We're at the store for the big Lego release, and Jaxon saw this one and had to have it, so we picked it up, and I'm glad that we did. Checking out the box, like I said, it has the old school look to it. Looks like they're landed on the moon or some distant planet, I guess. It does come with 4 Spaceman Lego minifigures that are that old school look as well, with the yellow heads.
They're all named Space Guy Joe.
That's what Jaxon calls them. It also comes with a buildable robot and a little rover, like a car that they drive around.
We'll show you that in a minute.
Yes, we will. On the back of the box, it shows you the spaceship in action, so flying through space, some of the internal features, and a couple different views of the ship, how the back opens up, and how you can actually take the motors off and fly them around if you'd like. So that is the gist of the box. Let's check out the instruction book.
Instruction book.
Here's the instruction book. So you got the same picture on the book that you see on the front of the box. On the back, it has the little space emblem. On the inside, it does give you a few tidbits of information about the creation, design, also the history of the space lineup. You know, space used to be huge back in the day. It was one of their biggest...
I actually need to read some of this.
It's one of their biggest genres, I think, when Lego first started out there for a while. And there were quite a few spaceships made.
I do have a pro about this instruction book.
What is it?
I really like how they put like how it looks like the moon on the back and not just like the plain old.
Yeah, I just noticed that. So Jax actually built the set all by himself. I didn't really help him at all, did I? I don't think so. But yeah, the instruction book has a little bit different pages. They almost have like a pinkish salmon kind of a hue to them. I don't know. And then it looks like they're kind of on the surface of a planet with like a sun or a moon or something out there in the distance. So that's a little bit different.
I like it.
The instruction book itself has about 160 pages. Nothing additional in the back. I was pleasantly surprised with this set. Like I said, it's not something I was interested in, but the finished product is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, here it is, the Galaxy Explorer. Jaxon, let's pop that cockpit open and check out those minifigures first.
Okay. So...
like I said, these are the old school Spacemans, so...
with the creepy faces. I like them now. I like them now.
They're all pretty much the same, just come in the 2 variations of white and red. They have the oxygen tank on the back, the helmet, the space logo there on the chest. So
I used the oxygen.
Oh, a jetpack. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought it was a jetpack, so
it could go either way, I think.
In my stop motion videos, I make them be like...
But yeah, I mean, that's just a blast from the past. You know, that's how they made them back in the day. So that is how they are in this set. You got the white and the red. So pretty cool. And then you have this buildable brick-built robot. He's like a server robot. He's got the drinks ready to go for the Spacemans. A couple of eyeballs there and an antenna. So not too shabby. And then it comes with this little rover car as well, which one of the Spacemans can sit in like so and drive. All right, so those are the minifigures and accessories. Now let's check out the ship. Jax, I don't know if you want to tell us about this.
So in the back, it has where the rover can park, and this...
First, let's show them how this opens up. This is pretty cool. So these are the main engines, and then you have engines on the sides as well. So 4 total engines.
Then it has some sirens on the side of them, and then arrows for some reason. I like how they did these arrows.
Yeah, it's cool. But these engines actually pop open like this, give you some internal space.
They're on a clip piece, so this piece is like this, and then they have the clip piece right there, so it can stay in.
Yep.
And not come out easy.
And then the ramp comes down.
The ramp comes down, and then
to allow the rover to drive up and in.
And then I like how when you pull it, the wheels move. I like that.
Yeah.
And then has a wrench in here, and then a walkie-talkie over here. Here's the arrows again, but from a side view. And then there's one more thing in here. So this is like...
Oh, access.
Yeah, so
I didn't even know that was there. So this is like an access portal.
When you drive the rover through, if the spaceman wants to go back in, they can just use this to go back in, and then they're back in the ship.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't even know that was there. And then this closes back up with the rover on the inside. There you go, nice and tidy. Cool, cool.
And then next is the side engines, so they can actually come off. Oh, I broke it. So they can actually come off, so a spaceman can ride it like this, and then they can
hold on to the handles and fly around if they want to.
And fly around.
Yeah, very cool. Coming around the front, looks like you have the space emblem here, a couple of blasters here on the front. I really like how the wings are nice and tiled off, give you a nice clean look. That's something we didn't get in those old school spaceships. Yeah. They were definitely not as clean and polished looking. They modernized this one for sure.
One thing that I like that I'm gonna put as one of my pros is that how they got the slanted look, like on the sides, how it looks really slanted.
Yeah, some good building techniques there. And then on the top of the ship, of course, has the two cockpits. So you have the front one here that has the two steering wheels. Looks like it has 4 seats. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So all 4 spacemans can fit in that front cockpit. You got some monitors up there, the steering wheels, 4 nice little seats, a little bit of space back there behind the seats, it looks like. And then the second cockpit, let's check that one out.
This one?
Yep. So that one opens up in the opposite direction. What do you do in that one?
So there's a bed for a spaceman to lay in. So this is for their jetpacks or oxygen tanks to go in. So it fits and they lay down flat. And
oh yeah, that's cool. They designed that so that they can lay down without taking the oxygen tanks off.
And then over here there's some controls, like right here's there's a radar.
Maybe an area where they could do like some spaceman science experiments or something.
Yeah, and then these are actually on the outside. We forgot to talk about these, so you might need to take these off. So in here it has like,
what is it?
So here's an extra
cool tank. A little storage compartment.
And then on the other side it has those things that people who like direct planes, so like
some directional wands or something? Or are those blasters? They could be alien blasters. There's something anyway. There's a little storage space right there for different utilities or things that they need, extra spare parts. Very cool. That's about it for the top. Let's turn over and look at the landing gear. It does have some nice landing gear. There's 3 feet that actually fold up into the spaceship. So right now they are out. So let's go ahead and put them back in so you can see. They fold right up in there. And with the landing gear all the way in, you can see it gives it a nice flat bottom with the nice polished look to it. So makes for good playability and swishability, of course. You can swish that thing around. One thing's for sure, it's a lot larger than I expected it to be. It's actually quite a big set, as you can see. All right, so the Lego Galaxy Explorer. Jaxon, what are some of the things that you like about this one?
Well, I really like how they like made it tiled off from the other Galaxy Explorers, like that came out a long time ago, and like how they made it a lot more polished and not studdy.
Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite things about it. Like I said, I didn't collect the Space Systems sets way back in the day. But one thing about them is that they have studs all over them. They have some unfinished looking edges. We'll put some pictures on the screen to show what they looked like. But they definitely modernized this one. They gave it a much fresher, cleaner, more polished off look with all the tiles. and it turned out really great. Like I said, I was very pleasantly surprised. This isn't a set that I was particularly interested in buying, but I think it was a good buy at the end of the day. It's going to display well. It's a lot of nostalgia involved in this one, and it's also a lot of fun to play with. Jaxon's been doing the stop motion videos with this one. Be sure to check out his channel, JDawg The Gamer. I'll put a link in the description below. He's done a few different stop motions with this set. They've turned out pretty cool. But yeah, this one retails for $99 in the United States. Jaxon, you're gonna buy this one, wait for a sale, or you're gonna pass?
Buy it. I like this set.
I think it's a buy too. If you have any interest in the space sets, or if you just want a cool set to build and display, I think this one is definitely worth the money.
And if you want a really fun set to build, like after the base, it gets really fun. Like after this, all the gray, it gets fun building like the top and everything.
Yeah. Cool, yeah, Jaxon built this one all by himself, so I didn't even build it, but I'm sure it was fun to build. It looks really cool when it's finished. One thing that's really nice is that this one has already been seen on sale. This one was on sale at Walmart for $75. So 25% off already, which is shocking to me that they would do that. But
why didn't we buy it then?
Because we bought it the day it came out from the Lego store. But yeah, you can actually, I'm not sure if you still can. I haven't seen in a few days, but they were selling this one for $75 at Walmarts all over the country. If you can get it for that price, you should 100% buy this set. But I think it's worth every penny at $99. Yeah, 1,256 pieces. So for $99, I think that's a good value price per piece.
No, it's 54.
At $75, this thing is an absolute steal. I even heard a lot of people say that this is their favorite set ever. I've heard a lot of people giving it some buzz for set of the year. I'm definitely not going to go that far. It might make it into my top 10 for the year. I doubt it will make it into my personal top 5, but obviously that's all subjective. People that like this set, they really love it, especially people that collected the space theme way back in the day. Absolutely love this set.
It's probably in my top 5.
For the year?
Yeah, maybe.
We'll just have to wait and see. But it's a good one, and definitely a big surprise. It's kind of my dark horse pick for the top 10 list this year. I really love the tiled off look. The 4 minifigures are cool. I really like that there weren't any stickers in this set. Everything is printed. There's not a whole lot of printing, but the printing that there is was not stickers, which is nice.
I mean, there's a lot on the inside, like in the cockpit has like that.
Yeah, I guess there are a lot of the printed pieces on the inside. The set offers a ton of playability as well as displayability. I like the landing gear, how it folds up. This thing is well built. I don't feel like it's going to fall apart, even though Jaxon just broke it a second ago. But yeah, overall, I think it's well built, it's well designed, and I think it's worth the money. So you should pick this up if you have an interest. All right, so there it is, the Lego Galaxy Explorer. Do you have it? Do you want it? What do you think of it? Comment down below. As always, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, keep on building.